Hello, everybody. I look a mess. Gosh, me. Hello, everybody. This is a live stream, which I'm gonna look at my great T-shirt. This is a live stream, the first that I'm doing for the next few weeks. We're in lockdown number 2 here in the UK. We all expected it; it was coming, I guess. And so I kind of thought it'd be nice to do some music. I have missed out on doing music, to be honest with you, the last few, I was going to say weeks, it's months, isn't it? My life is mostly, in terms of things that are fun, revolves around theatre, drama, music, etc. And I can do none of those things at the moment. Haven't done any of those things since probably February time. In the last few weeks, we've been able to play myself and a couple of bandmates, in somebody's house for a little while, but that's it, and it's not the same. And I thought, we're all going to find it very tough this next 4 weeks with the lockdown being as it is in the winter now. It's not going to be the same as it was in the spring. Now, that was bad enough, but this is going to be even worse. So, if I can play a little bit of music on a Friday night, even to just one person who's watching, hopefully there'll be a few more later on. Then you know what? Let's do that, hey? So what about starting off with this one, hey? It's been a long week, people. It's been a long week. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I tumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition, yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Well, I jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping, out on the streets and traffic starts jumping. Folks like me on the job from 9 to 5, working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living, barely getting by. So taking and no giving, they will use your mind. I never give you credit, it's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. On 9 to 5 for service and devotion, you would think that I would deserve a fair promotion. Want to move ahead, but that boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes that man is out to get me. Oh. Well, I let you dream just to watch him shatter, just to step on the boss man's ladder. But you got dreams he'll never take away. Well, you're in the same boat with a lot of your friends, waiting for the day your ship will come in. Tide's gonna turn and they're all gonna roll your way. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, barely getting by. So taking and no giving, they will use your mind and they'll never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. On 9 to 5, well, they got you where they want you. It's a better life that you dream about it, don't you? It's a rich man's game, no matter what they call it. And you spend your life putting money in his wallet. On 9 to 5, well, a way to make a living, barely getting by. So taking and no giving, they just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5, yeah, they got you where they want you. There's a better life and you dream about it, don't you? It's a rich man's game, no matter what they call it. And you spend your life putting money in his wallet. You see, when Dolly sings it, it fades out, and I can't really do that. So that is the next best thing that we have here. So that's 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton. I suppose that sums up what I've been doing for the last little while, the last 5 days of this week and every week, and since March, working from home in the same room, getting up in the morning, going downstairs, making a cup of coffee, going to the room, working all day, going to the kitchen, making dinner, going to bed, and repeating it again and again. If there was a song about Groundhog Day, then I'd be singing it right now. But there isn't. So, although Tim Minchin did write a musical, didn't he, about Groundhog Day? So maybe I'll have to do one of those songs in the next few weeks. Anyway, this song is a title track from my album that I recorded in lockdown. It came out in August, 20th of August. It came out. It's called Cold Hard Shoulder. This is the title track. Da 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 da. Not too far from here, there's a long straight country road. You can ride along and never see a soul. But it's kinda like our love, stretching far ahead. No one really knows quite where it goes. Sometimes I sit and ponder if you ever really cared, or you get a kick out of making me feel blue. Well, I don't know if it's fate or some omnipresent guide, but he gave us the ties that bind between me and you. Might have started out together, but we took two different tracks. Then our love just seemed to fall between no cracks. Well, the relationship got rocky. Tell me, what's that all about? Well, she left me on the cold hard shoulder to work it out. Now I don't know where we're heading, we can't figure it out. Well, she gave me the cold hard shoulder without a doubt. Each more. Sometimes life is funny, the way it turns you around, and all you can do is ride the wave it has in store. Sometimes I sit and ponder if there's someone looking down, guiding us through the things we have to do. Well, the road stretches out before us and it keeps on moving on. I can feel the widening gap between me and you. Might have started out together, but we took two different tracks. Then our love just seemed to fall between those cracks. The relationship got rocky. Tell me, what's that all about? Well, she left me on the cold hard shoulder to work it out. Now I don't know where we're headed, and I can't figure it out. Well, she gave me the cold hard shoulder without a doubt. Da 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 da. I started out together, but we took two different tracks. Our love just seemed to fall between those cracks. The relationship got rocky. Tell me, what's that all about? Well, she left me on the cold hard shoulder to work it out. Now I realize where we're headed, but I still can't figure it out. She gave me the cold hard shoulder without a doubt. Yeah, she gave me the cold hard shoulder without a doubt. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. So that's the title song from my album Cold Hard Shoulder, which I recorded in lockdown. There are, I think, 13 songs on the record for some. And I've got 4 of these lockdowns to do, 4 weeks. So there'll be about 2 or 3 a week. And that was the first one, the title track. Now, I'm obviously drinking wine, so I think it's probably right to do a song about that. I guess. Great album from Kelsey Ballerini that came out last year called Kelsey, her third album. And this year in the lockdown, she re-recorded the whole album as a kind of acoustic version called Ballerini. So there you go, Kelsey and Ballerini, 2 albums. You get the point. Anyway, there's a great song on the record, and the song is called There's a Hole in the Bottle. And if I can get my my words up, then I will play it for you because it's a really, really great song. Okay. For anybody out there who likes wine, then this is the song for you. It ain't my fault, so don't blame me. Well, I swear that I just came here to unwind and have one drink. The way it looks ain't what you think. This Cabernet has a way of vanishing on me. There's a hole in the bottle, leaking all this wine. Well, it's already empty and it ain't even supper time. Oh, honey, no, I don't miss her. In fact, it slipped my mind. Well, there's a hole in the bottle of wine. Well, I keep my cool. I play by all the rules. Well, I swear 10 minutes ago this bottle was full. Well, I won't cry about love gone wrong. It's tears that water down this ruby red that I'm sipping on. There's a hole in the bottle, leaking all this wine. Well, it's already empty and it ain't even supper time. Honey, no, I don't miss her. In fact, it slipped my mind. There's a hole in the bottle of wine. Well, I went and got a new one, 'cause the other one was broken. Well, this one's halfway gone now, but it's barely even open. There's a hole in the bottle, leaking all this wine. Well, it's already empty and it ain't even supper time. Honey, no, I don't miss her. In fact, it slipped my mind. There's a hole in the bottle of wine. Well, you may ask me where it's going, but I can't even find the hole in the bottle of wine. Nice, fun little song that is on the new album from Kelsey Ballerini, and the new album is called Kelsey, and the song Hole in the Bottle. And if you're thinking that's the only song about alcohol on the live stream tonight, that is wrong. There'll be another one later on. But that one was about beer. I don't have any of that, just wine, sadly. So, you know, I'll have to put up with this. I've got some water, but I don't think I could turn that into wine. Nah, that's even beyond my powers. Got a little list here, so what's next on my list? Okay, well, this is going to feel like I'm just playing songs about drinking, but hey, you know, in lockdown, what else can we do? Huh? What else can we do? So this song, if I can find it on my little list. Bear with me, this is live, you know. Actually, let's do this one. I like this song. Here we go. He says, moving his sheets of paper about. Okay. Live people. This is all live. And ramshackle as well, I should say. I might be better by next week. Who knows? Okay. This then is, in my opinion, humble opinion, one of the best songs out there ever written. If you think of country music, probably you think of this. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama will take me home. Country roads, all my memories gathered round her. Miner's lady and stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eye. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning, now it calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday. Country roads take me home to the place that I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home to the place that I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Down country roads, take me home. Down country roads. Little bit of John Denver and Country Roads. You know, the scariest thing about doing one of these live streams is that you can see yourself. And I don't like looking at myself at the best of times. And I definitely don't like looking at myself playing music. But hey, hopefully you're enjoying it a little bit tonight. This is as much fun for me as it is for you if you're watching. So I don't care if I had no viewers. I'd still be doing it because it's a good outlet for me and I am really enjoying it. Okay, what about another song from my album? Here we are on Capo 2, so we are ready to go with a song that I wrote back in 2012? Maybe 2012, I guess. So I'm from a small town originally, a small town in Leicestershire, and I moved away to Lincoln for university, and I'm still there now. And about a few years into that, you know, I kind of went home. Well, I went home before a few years. It wasn't a few years, but as I went home, I sort of realized the more that I went home, how weird it was that when you go home, things are pretty much the same. And in a small town where you live, things don't change very much. And people's opinions of you probably don't change as well. They form their opinions based on what you were like growing up, and they keep those opinions. Anyway, I was happy to go back to my hometown about a month or two ago in August to record a music video for this song. And that music video will be coming out at the end of November, so keep an eye out for that. This is called Here in a Small Town. I've been... It would help if I got the words right, wouldn't it? Well, I was born in a Leicestershire market town, and every Tuesday farmers would come on down to the local market, sell their wares into the summer sky in the heart of England. Goes flying by back when we were children. We'd have those old Friday songs and we'd sing them loud. keep the beat going strong. And I chose this guitar as the instrument of my tune, and I wrote some stories. They all ended way too soon. But here in a small town where everybody knows your name, it's hard to escape from local fame. Or your friends and your family remember you like when you were young, and they'll rally round you like you've never been gone. I've been to America, down on the California coast, up to Minnesota, to the Fargo Moorhead snow. Never thought I'd make it back to where I was from, but that pull of home, it's acting one way too strong. And here in a small town where everybody knows your name, it's hard to escape from local fame. Your friends and your family remember you like when you were young, and they'll rally round you like you've never been gone. Now I'm heading home to the place where I was born, to the land of farming, wheat fields and dog-eared corn. All my friends have moved on. Maybe I should move on to chase the far horizon, plant my seeds in some place new. But here in a small town where everybody knows your name, it's hard to escape from local fame. Or your friends and your family remember you like when you were young, and they'll rally round you like you've never been gone. Oh, here in a small town where everybody knows your name, it's hard to escape from local fame. Or your friends and your family remember you like when you were young, and they'll rally round you like you've never been gone. Like you've never been gone. That's Here in a Small Town, which is the opening song on my album Cold Hard Shoulder. And the music video for that was filmed in Melton Mowbray about 2 months ago, and will be coming out at the end of November, so watch out for that. Had lots of fun filming it. And if you've got the album, by the way, you'll hear a great fiddle intro on that song played for by a friend of mine in America. In fact, on the album, you won't hear him tonight, of course, because of lockdown and everything else, just me and a guitar. But on the album, I've got a fiddle playing from America. I've got a harmonica player, brilliant harmonica player from Buenos Aires in Argentina. A great harmonica, a great accordion squeeze box player from the Ukraine, and a French horn player from Germany. All of these people playing on my record, and it's available now. Go to benatkinson.bandcamp.com/releases to get your hands on one, or just drop me a message and I'll get one in the post to you. I've got some CDs to sell, so as we can't do live gigs at the moment, I would love to sell them. Let's do something off the wall, shall we? What about this? You would not expect this one from me, I don't think. But it's a good song, so if I can find it. Okay. This could go horribly wrong, but we'll have a go. There we go. Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling. It's so wonderful and warm. Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without thinking about out loud. I don't know, it's a mess. I could ever go without watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high. Strawberries on a summer evening. Baby, you're the end of June. I want your belly and that summer feeling getting washed away in you. Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without watermelon sugar high, 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 watermelon sugar high. I just wanna taste it, I just wanna taste it, watermelon sugar high. Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want your belly and that summer feeling. I don't know if I could ever go without watermelon sugar high, 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 watermelon sugar high. I just wanna taste it, I just wanna taste it, watermelon sugar high. I just wanna taste it, I just wanna taste it, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar. Ends a bit weird, doesn't it, that song? Yeah, I mean, don't ask me. I'm not exactly the most enamored person with Harry Styles going into country music, but apparently that's what he's doing. So I think he might be jumping on the bandwagon myself. But then again, there is a brand new album out from an artist called Cam, who is really fantastic. I love her. She's great. And maybe I'll do one of her songs later or next week. And anyway, she's written a song with Harry Styles, co-written with Harry Styles, Sam Smith, many others. So hey, it's all right by me. Now, where are we going to go to next? Oh, I don't know. Messing around with my little music here. So give me a moment. This is all live, so, you can even hear the paper rustling, can't you? While I do this, actually, this music that I'm playing a lot of tonight is, here we go, is music that I've been rehearsing with a good friend of mine, Bill Fenwick, who is going to be in a band with me, or is in a band with me. We're called Acoustic Sunrise, and we were due to play our first concert, gig night, whatever you want to call it, at a pub in Fiskerton, and that was going to be the first week of April. Of course, lockdown came in. It never happened. We were locked down for months on end. We didn't play for about 6 months, and then about 2 months ago, we did pick up again, and now we are back in lockdown. So these songs are all songs that you will be hearing live when we ever get to play at some point in the future. And I hope that Bill will be watching one of these live streams at some point in the next few weeks. Anyway, this song is by an artist called Kenny Chesney. Well, we went out last night like we swore we wouldn't do. Drank too much beer last night, a lot more than we wanted to. Well, there were girls from Argentina and Arkansas, Maine, Alabama, and Panama, all mixed together and having a ball. Well, we went out last night. One thing started leading to another. Out last night, everybody was hitting on each other. There were people doing body shots up on the bar, Billy in a fist fight out by the car. Everybody was some kind of star when we went out last night. Well, you know that I'm a music man. Well, I grew up in East Tennessee. Last night I was everything. When I got a few drinks in me, I was a doctor, a lawyer, a senator's son. I was Brad Pitt's brother and a man on the run. Anything that I thought would get the job done. Yeah, we went out last night. One thing started leading to another. Out last night. Everybody was hitting on each other. There were two karaoke girls drunk on a dare, singing I Got You Babe by Sonny and Cher. Well, life was good everywhere when we went out last night. Well, the fact that I'm still breathing means that I must have survived. And well, I'll live to go out with my friends again when the lockdown is over, eventually next year. Who knows when? Oh, we went out last night. One thing started leading to another. Out last night. Everybody was loving on each other. There were people doing body shots and howling at the moon, pairing off together, and pretty soon, well, there was not a soul in sight when we went out last night. Well, there was not a soul in sight when we went out last night. Oh, there was not a soul in sight when we went out last night. Kenny Chesney and Out Last Night, which is something that none of us have done for about a year. Well, not a year, but it will be a year by the time we get to the end of the year. So, yeah. Oh, dear. Better things to come, hey, better things to come, better things to come. Things can only get better. Maybe I can do that one at some point. All these songs that I hadn't thought about. Now, okay, we're going to do something special here for me because this year marks the 10th anniversary of this next album that I'm going to play a song from. And it's by my favourite artist, well, one of my favourite artists. If you know me, you know that I have a bit of an obsession with Taylor Swift, and her album Speak Now, which is one of her best, I think, came out 10 years ago this last week, and I have the album, and it's actually the last of Taylor's concerts that I went to, and it was my first Taylor concert too, at the O2 Arena in London. It was great, and so I want to play a song from the album, which was called Speak Now, and the album is very good. The song that I'm going to play goes a little bit like this. There I was again tonight, forcing laughter, faking smile, same old tired, lonely place. The walls of insincerity, shifting eyes and vacancy, vanished when I saw your face. All I can say is it was enchanting to meet you. Your eyes whispered, have we met? Across the room, your silhouette starts to make its way to me. The playful conversation starts, counter your quick remarks like passing notes in secrecy. And it was enchanting to meet you. All I can say is I was enchanted to meet you. This night is sparkling, don't you let it go. I'm wonderstruck, blushing all the way home. I'll spend forever wondering if you knew I was enchanted to meet you. Question kept me up 2 a.m. Who do you love? I wonder till it's wide awake. Now I'm pacing back and forth and wishing you were at my door. Well, I'd open up and you would say, hey, well, it was enchanting to meet you. I was enchanted to meet you. This night is sparkling, don't you let it go. I'm wonderstruck, blushing all the way home. I'll spend forever wondering if you knew. This night, it's flawless, don't you let it go. I'm wonderstruck, dancing around all alone. I'll spend forever wondering if you knew. I was enchanted to meet you. This is me praying that this was the very first page, not where the storyline ends. My thoughts will echo your name till I see you again. These are the words I held back as I was leaving too soon. I was enchanted to meet you. Please don't fall in love with someone else. Please don't have somebody waiting for you. Please don't be in love with someone else. Please don't have somebody waiting on you. This night, it's sparkling, don't you let it go. I'm wonderstruck, blushing all the way home. I'll spend forever wondering if you do. This night, it's flawless, don't you let it go. I'm wonderstruck, dancing around all alone. I'll spend forever wondering if you knew. I was enchanted to meet you. So a little nod to Taylor Swift, whose album Speak Now, from which that song comes, 10 years old this year. And one of my favourite albums. Taylor, one of my favourite artists. Okay, where we're going to go next? Let's play this, shall we? This is a nice one. So I'm going to mix up two songs here. Apologies, I'm going to be sacrilegious to Johnny Cash, play one of his songs, and then mix in one of mine as well. See if you can spot the difference. You probably will. Well, I hear that train a-coming. It's rolling around the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps moving on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, well, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that lonesome whistle, I hang my head and cry. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. That wasn't my song, by the way. Well, I hate dates. What can I do? Just looking at the calendar reminds me, girl, of you from late July till August comes. Then September's round the corner. That's the time you up and gone. Well, I hate dates. They make me blue. Well, I hate dates. What can I do? I can't go out to a movie with somebody new, 'cause they're all closed and we're in lockdown too. And even if we weren't, I'd have to keep 2 meters from you. Well, I hate dates. What can I do? Well, I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and they're smoking big cigars. Well, I knew I had it coming, and I know I can be free. But that weed pool keeps a moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison. And that's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow all my blues away. Well, I hate days, they make me blue. Oh, I hate days, get me off nights. Missed that completely. Oh dear, as I say at the end of that song, I just want to go on a nice dinner date with somebody. And it ain't going to happen because we're in lockdown. So Zoom it is. Maybe. Who knows? Anyway, a mixture of Johnny Cash, putting sacrilegious songs of my own into that. I Hate Dates is on the CD. Cold Hard Shoulder, if you want to go get it. It's worth it just for the last part where I sing all about the stupid online dating apps and stuff. So, you know, that bit's definitely worth it. Profiles on the dating sites like Match and Tinder and Bumble, OkCupid and Hinge, and the list goes on and on and on, etc. Anybody would think I'm a bit sort of grumpy, bitter. Nah, not at all. Hey, not at all. Okay, another cover song now. I'm going to try and rap. You heard it here first. A little bit of Ed Sheeran for you then. Wish me luck. This is probably my favourite Ed Sheeran song. Okay. Oh, well, she played the fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an English man. Kissed her on her neck and then I took her by the hand. Said, baby, I just want to dance. I met her on Grafton Street by the side of the bar. She shared a cigarette with me. My brother played guitar. What does it mean, the Gaelic ink on your arm? She said, it's one of my friend's songs if you want to drink on. Jamie is a chaser, Jack with a bun. Arthur on the table with Johnny riding the shotgun. Chatted some more, have a drink at the bar, then put that on the jukebox, got up to dance. She played the fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an English man. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hand. Said, baby, I just want to dance. A pretty little go-away girl. With my pretty little go-away girl. She beat me at darts and then she beat me at pool, and then she kissed me like there was nobody else in the room. Last orders were cold, that's when she stood on a stool. After dancing with Katie singing to trad tunes. Never heard Cara Fergus sung so sweet. I could tell her in the bar using her feet for a beat. I could have that song playing on repeat for a week in the packed out room where she was singing to me. She played the fiddle in an Irish band. She fell in love with an English man. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hand. Said, baby, I just want to dance. A pretty little go-away girl. My, 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 go away, girl. My, 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 go away, girl. My, 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 go away, girl. Now without state, I woke up and it's closing time. I was holding her hand was holding mine. Coals both smell of smoke, whiskey and wine. Fill up our lungs, the cold air of the night. Well, I Walked her home and she took me inside, finishing Doritos and another bottle of wine. Swear I'm gonna put you in a song that I write about a go-away girl and a perfect night. She played the fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an English man. Kissed her on her neck and then I took her by the hands and baby, I just wanna dance with my pretty little go-away girl. My, 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 my go-away girl. My, 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 my go-away girl. My, 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 my go-away girl. Go Away Girl, my favourite Ed Sheeran song, and I am all out of wine. Which means it's probably appropriate to sing a song about beer instead, hey? Let's do that, shall we? This is a song by Brad Paisley, who I got to see last October. It was the last but one gig that I ever went to before the lockdown at the O2 in London, about 4 or 5 rows from the front. Fantastic concert, really great. And this is his latest song. He released this in the lockdown, actually. This song is called There Is No I in Beer. Think about that for a moment. It's very smart. There is no I in beer. Listen to the lyrics. Wherever you are tonight, whatever you're going through, grab a long neck bottle or a big old pint. Let's all have a few, 'cause we're all in this together. To me it's all so clear. Drinking ought to be a team effort. There is no I in beer. Well, you got a buddy who's heartbroken. See if you can get him on Zoom. Tell him life ain't fair, we've all been there, but you don't have to drink alone. 'Cause we're all in this together, that's why God put us here. Drinking ought to be a team effort. There is no I in beer. There is no you or I in beer. That's right, but there's about to be a lot of beer in you and I. This was gonna be our season. We were the team to beat. Not anymore. We're looking at the score in shock and disbelief. Liverpool on the first day of the Premier League as well. I think. But we're all in this together. That's why we're all in this together. There's always next year. I'm liking all of this team effort. There ain't no I in beer. Yeah, we're all in this together. That's why God put us here. Drinking. I'm making a mess of this one, aren't I? Oh, we're all in this together. That's why God put us here. Go ahead and check your Webster's. There is no I in beer. To the farmers and the first responders, the truck drivers shifting gears, everyone that's counted a vote in America tonight, there ain't no I in beer. There ain't no I, there ain't no I, there ain't no I, there ain't no I in beer. There ain't no I in beer. There isn't any you or I in beer, but there's going to be a lot of beer in you or I, or wine in my case. There we go. Okay. We've got about 10 minutes left of this, and we will play probably 2 more songs, I guess. What's on my list that I haven't played? Hey, maybe I should end with a Dolly song, like I started with a Dolly song, because I've got my Dolly shirt on. Yeah, let's do that, hey. Okay, before we do that, I want to play this song. which is another one that me and Bill have been rehearsing for our concerts that we're going to do at some point. I'll get there eventually. Here we go. So this is a nice song by a band from the 60s that then went on to become big country hit, and the guy also went on to have a lot of country hits as well. This song was also covered by the Zac Brown Band. You'll know this song. Quite topical, really, for the end of the world, isn't it? Well, I see the bad moon arising. Well, I see trouble on the way. Well, I see earthquakes and lightning. Well, I see bad times today. Well, don't go out tonight. Well, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I hear hurricanes are blowing, and I know the end is coming soon. Well, I fear another speech by the president. I hear the voices of rage and ruin. Trump, oh, don't go out tonight. It's bound to lose your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. That speech done. Did you watch it? I wish I hadn't. I hope you got your things together. I hope you are quite prepared to die. Looks like we're in for nasty weather. One eye is taken for a night. Don't go around tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Don't go around tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. There's a bad moon on the rise. If only there was a song about somebody who is a turtle flailing on their back in the sun. I don't think there is one. Maybe I could write one. I don't know. Okay. A couple more songs for you. What have we got here? I will probably play this one. I'm going to be all out of songs for next week. Okay. Do you want to hear another one from my album? There's an island I know and it's not far away, where the Knights of St. John forged a home in the bay, and they ruled with the others, the British and more, to build up a nation now free evermore. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. It's a place filled with history and treasures to find. The blue coast goes out to Mendina at night. Hit the stars you can walk and discover anew all the history this island reveals just for you. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. From the bars in Valletta where we'll dance till it's light, to the town of Salima, all shiny and bright, where the people are warm and as generous as can be. There's no better place than in Malta to me. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, Ba-da-da-da. Just step back in time in a moment, you'll stand in a prehistoric temple where invaders did land. Or sailing the islands is more of your thing. Cast your sail to the wind, let the adventure begin. Ba-da-da-da. 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 Ba-da-da. On a boat ride to Gozo, it's time to unwind. Take a tour of the island where great churches you'll find. The Crystal Lagoon is a sight to behold. Dive into clear waters and let yourself go. Ba-da-da-da. 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 Watch the cannons at midday from the battery fire. Then stop for a pizza in the garden beside, where the people are warm and as generous as can be. There's no better place than in Malta to me. Ba-da-da-da. 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 Malta to me. Malta to me. Malta to me. That's a song that I wrote the tune to while sailing on a boat across crystal clear waters from the island of Malta to the island of Gozo back in 2018. And it was a wonderful time, wonderful trip. Perhaps not the best one to remember for reasons I won't go into, but I love the place and I love the island and I can't wait to go back. And so I wrote a song about it. Call it my love song to Malta. Anyway, okay, here's one more song to finish us off for tonight. We just have about 2 minutes left, so I guess there's enough time to do that. This is another Dolly Parton song. And I'm going to play it for you because this is one of the songs that I play regularly for my son, Jackson, who is coming up 6 months old, and he really loves me to play music for him. I really hope he's going to like music growing up and he's going to want to play music in whatever form that might be. So this is the song that I play for him whenever he asks for it, which normally is when he cries. And he stops crying when I get the guitar out, you know? Yeah, he's not a wonder baby, he can't speak already, but hey. Sitting on the front porch on a summer afternoon, in a straight back chair on two legs, leaned against the wall. Watched the kids playing with a Junebug on a string, chased the glowing fireflies when evening shadows fall. In my Tennessee mountain home, life is as peaceful as a baby sigh. In my Tennessee mountain home, crickets sing in the fields nearby. Honeysuckle vine clings to the fence along the lane. Fragrance makes the summer wind so sweet. And on a distant hilltop, where an eagle spreads its wings, a songbird on a fence post sings a melody. In my Tennessee mountain home, life is as peaceful as a baby sigh. In my Tennessee mountain home, crickets sing in the fields nearby. Walking home from church on Sunday with the one you love, just laughing, talking, and making future plans. When the folks ain't looking, well, you might steal a kiss or two. Sitting on the front porch holding hands. In my Tennessee mountain home, life is as peaceful as a baby sigh. in my Tennessee mountain home. Crickets sing in the fields nearby. When my Tennessee mountain home. Crickets sing in the fields nearby. A little bit of Dolly Parton to end us there tonight. Got my Dolly Parton Blue Smoke t-shirt on. Thank you for being here. If you've enjoyed some of this, it will be available on my YouTube channel more or less straight away, because I can't do anything about that. All the bits that go wrong as well, they'll be there. And I'm going to do the same thing next week. I'll play another hour. I think this time sort of works, 8:30 to 9:30 next Friday and the following Friday, and as long as the lockdown continues. So hopefully you'll join me again next week.